It is kind of quiet, isn't it? Okay. I think this is good. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Where is this? This is Sky Islands. Okay, I have my routes planned out. Can't catch these butterflies. Its first goal is really just who can catch butterflies the fastest. Whenever you start in Sky Islands, you need to remember that you need at least one karma to leave. Or at least one extra karma from the starting level. And, you know, might as well get butterflies for that, right? I can totally see that being the kind of gold that gets gotten early. Just from getting lucky. Standing still and butterflies just flying into your hands. That can happen sometimes. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Nah, I mean... Do I keep my karma? I do. I wonder if that would be allowed in a bigger game. They don't usually want you to leave and rejoin too often, but I did maintain my karma, so that's like a time save still. If you exit in the first 30 seconds of a cycle, you keep your karma. Okay, I'll just suck them. Oh, I'm bad. Try to enter the pipe quickly. Is that a sign over there? Yes. Yes, it was a sign. Can I stop? What is this? Why am I making these mistakes? I had this all planned out. I'm like, this is gonna be a fast bingo. We're gonna like go through these regions. Oh, I'm being a clown instead. Is there food in this room? No. No bat flies in this room anymore. I can eat these up here. Oh, vulture too. Exactly what I want to see. Doesn't work. That just doesn't work. Now, like, what am I gonna get for food next cycle? Do I have to eat in Chimney? A little bit scared of Chimney, so I have to go through the gutter. Okay, so don't die in like a stupid way. This is me when I speedrun Silk Song and I just keep running into lava, like, you know, just learn the movement and like know how to navigate the room. But if you don't know it, you just like jump the lava every once in a while, like, oh. Oh, there's a pole plant there too. Wow, that was so hard. Like, there's some food here. I don't think that's enough. Not at all. I need... Man, this would be a really, really bad start to a Bingo game. I would just have to hope that the other team also messed up a bunch, but that's kind of just unlikely. Like, they probably just do what I did without dying and... I gotta get food here. That's what a lot of Bingo games come down to. Just like, I hope they mess up just as much as I am. Okay, I think my goal is just to get to a shelter. Just because... Move, dude. Look at this fruit. I gotta go to better. Would this be a good route? Yeah, it'd be fine. That worked out. Oh yes, the cyan that's waiting to eat you. My favorite. They don't actually seem to care at all though, so I guess we're chill. Oh, there's infinite food here. I should not have worried at all. Well, the problem is if I die, I go back to Sky Islands and I have to eat farm karma even more, so that would really suck. Ouch. I wish I could just like fall down this room and just like grab a hole at the bottom, but I'm not confident enough for that. I am... Yeah, okay. This really sucks. Oh, actually, I should have done another strategy that I forgot about, and that would have saved a lot of time as well. There's like no food here. I have to like rely on like egg bug for food. Any spears, perhaps? Nope, not at all. There's actually no spear. I can't even eat the popcorn. Hello? There's still no spears. Yeah, what if I just die, you know? That actually sounds like a better solution. So if I was smart about this, I would have passaged to Chimney. But I didn't stay in any Chimney shelters, so... Just like poking your head in a shelter for a second is enough to like be able to passage to it. So at least I wouldn't go back to Sky Islands, but... Nope. What? You don't understand that very specific reference? SMH? Hello, I'm throwing. I almost died to a pole plant. That's just about how this is going. See, that shelter right there is so convenient for that kind of thing. And it would have also locked in that goal immediately. That's like, well, maybe if I just sheltered, but I didn't have any food at the time. I think strategically, no, I did fall in 2 pits. That's how things have been going. Just do the route, you know. There's the scheduled lizard. Here's the scheduled vulture. That's a goal. Get licked by lizards. I always forget to like try to do that passively. I don't even need food right now, so I don't need to kill you, dude. I like how they literally covered those garbage worms in spears just so that you can pick one up for them to seal immediately. Oh, spider zone or lizard zone. Manager, please. Oh, that's... Oh. Okay. Where's this? The subterranean. Okay. I got eaten by that kelp. Oh, right. There's a Leviathan like in that room. I should like done that right away. Oops. Well, I gotta get a moon anyway, so. How am I like? Do I have a problem? How is it that both times I've killed the one creature that I'm not supposed to kill for the bingo that I'm going for? Like, one of the 5 things that I need to do is to not kill that thing that I just killed. Do I have karma for this? I do. Alright, I'll go for left column then. Although I guess maybe this one isn't that bad, depending on how plentiful egg bugs are. There are a decent amount of egg bugs. How about in farmers? There's nothing. Outskirts? There aren't enough egg bugs really, unless I wait for a bunch of them to respawn. Bro, it's not looking very good for our bingo game. How many moon-related goals on this board? Why can't you do that when I was in Subterranean, Rivulet? Barely get out of the water and now you're like flying into the sky. Why don't we do like a Silk Song bingo instead? Oh, come on. The refraction cell floats, but like... That's a vulture. That's not what I'm looking for. Is my strat always just gonna be like sit here until Leviathan shows up? Oh. It might just. These leashes though. I have no idea the vision of a Leviathan. Do they know I'm here? Are they just leaving immediately? The answer's no. Not leaving. I mean, like, there we go. I hit the arbitrary threshold. The trick with the dodging Leviathans is that you need to... Oh, great. Yeah, okay. The trick is to enter their range before they even, like... Because it takes a while for them to, like, wind up the bite. So you need to get within their range in that time. Instead of like right before they bite, like, oh, now it's time to get within range to get the goal done, which is exactly what I did there. So don't follow my example. Also, I'm stupid and I forgot to do another thing. It's fine. This is just I'll just do everything unoptimally today, inoptimally, inefficiently. That's an optimal movement. So yeah, I should have grabbed some pearls in Shoreline. I should have. I could easily grab like one there and one in garbage. I guess I'll just find another pearl somewhere else. Who knows? I'm so ready to get hit by that Squidcada. They were thinking about it for sure. Oh wow, you can almost make it up to the top there. Is that a Minecraft reference? It ruined. There's so many of them. I'm tired of this already. Any more bombs? Anything? No. I'll grab a pearl. I love the massive arrow pointing to that. That spear throw was like 10 years late. But I got lucky. Kill four Carmels in one cycle, that's just sucks. They're not even that bad to kill, they just are really annoying and randomly kill you when you don't expect it. Those who gamble. Those who risk it all. I should have taken the other route so I could grab the pearl instead. Maybe I am like permanently sleep deprived. Just always. It's that damn phone. Yeah, that phone that I have, that's like always... That's never charged. Mm-hmm. Yo. It's actually quite annoying. I don't use my phone that much, but when I do, it's not charged because it just loses charge like throughout the day for some reason. So like I could charge it and then like not use it, and then 3 days from now when I do want to use it, it's at like 10%. It's like oh great, yeah. I gotta go charge again. It's like I might as well just not bother. Excuse me. Okay. So here's the problem. They're gonna be too close to me. How do I throw this without blowing myself up? Oh, kill. Okay, so I'm not doing that challenge. Yeah, I'm a little stupid. Maybe this board will be good. Gamblers became the gambled. The chasers become the chosen. This is one of those boards where I'm gonna accidentally do something. Why do I still never have Neuron Glow? I don't really see a good line here. Maybe middle row? Yeah, I guess middle row. I'm tired of this computer making the same noise. Hold on, can you guys hear this? Just 1 second. There's a risk I'll unplug my entire audio setup. I have no idea how well that picked up. Like maybe if I whack my computer like 10 more times, they'll stop making that noise. Because it's like if I like it does not do that all the time. That's a funny rock sound. Just take the fans out. Ah. Now you might be onto something. Ooh, needed food. Thank you guys. If I tilt the whole computer to the side like half a degree, it stops making that noise. It's not about the speed. It's like because I know what it sounds like when the fans rev up a lot. Oh wait, there's food like down here. Me when I complain about problems and people actually suggest solutions. I guess I should probably activate the echo first. That's probably a good idea. Excuse me. He's the Theseus. Imagine like suddenly the stream just crashes because I'm bumping around the computer and it just blue screens. It's also like partially an issue with my headphones, where like it's a very specific frequency that's like not getting like blocked. Like it actually doesn't sound too bad with the headphones off, but it's like one like I don't know. It's just so annoying. Yeah, sorry, I did like 3 jumps in a row. That's just too much. Okay. Middle row. So I could go to garbage. I could go to garbage. So I might as well, you know? What was that noise? This game is just making up new sound effects left and right. Procedurally generated sound design as well. Hey man, we don't have to do this. I'm literally just leaving. You can literally be on your way out, so like leave the room and they'll try to kill you. Oh, an egg bug. Oh, well, you know what? You just walked into that one. They're not even dead yet. Now it's like, well, I have to double down. I gotta like... Surprised they didn't throw once during that. Also, the egg bug just vanished. Okay, well, I guess I'll just leave then. No egg bug for me. Really, there's food somewhere else. Oh, hi. Guys, I need help. Like, I am streaming on Twitch. What if I played Monk? What is this made up shelter? Am I in Outer Expanse? Okay. This board looks atrocious. This might just be a board from the tournament. Okay, it's not that bad. There's some lines. Friend, okay. No. This is Monk. So Bingo, don't enter VS. Yeah, that one might be rough. No, friend is easy. Friend is easy. I can noodle flies. Where are there noodle flies? There's noodle flies in nope, not region. Are there noodle flies here? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Kill 2 caramels while starving in 1 cycle. You know, I have an idea. What if Shrub streamed instead? What if you streamed bingo and everyone went to watch your stream instead? How about that? Wait, I don't have a spear. I'm sure there are ways to do that. Let me grab a spear real quick. Why would I say that? No reason in particular. I'm just thinking, like, for the viewers who, like, might want to watch, like, good gameplay. I think the other bingo runners should watch this stream and the previous stream, and then they'll be like, oh, we have a chance. I literally pressed an extra button that makes you die there. The button that kills you. Why am I here? Noodle fly. I was in a pipe. I didn't even think that would count because I wasn't like technically real at the moment. Straight up yeeking it. No, I don't want you. Yo, why line it up at the perfect angle? Funny thing, even if I played Silk Song, I would still suck at that too. Oh, I almost died. I did see you. I have not watched the run, but I'm aware there's a record. Yeah, the upgrade, I think in the long run, it's gonna be not worth it to get that upgrade because we'll just learn how to optimize damage. Because at the moment, I mean, I guess I haven't seen the run. I don't know what his combat is looking like. But from other runs that I've seen, it's like you spend a lot of your silk on healing instead of damage. So if you were like super confident with your combat and you were only using like you're spamming silk spears or the parry, whichever one you're using, you're just like completely spamming them whenever you have silk and able to just deal with the waves faster and not worry about healing too much. Not only are you using your silk for damage instead of healing, but you're not wasting time to heal, and you know you can really maximize your damage output. And then it's like, okay, I guess maybe the nail upgrade or the needle upgrade is not necessary. Because it's such a detour. You have to get money for it. You have to open up 2 Bellways. You have to like go back to Bellheart to get the upgrade. Like it's a whole process that's like not necessary for the route, you know. Oh, what if I'm just like in this room while they're doing this thing? I don't think they're targeting me. I'm just dead. It's been 7 minutes. Do you think like going into a coma would like give you like a good night's sleep? Google, how do I go into a coma for like 4 days? I don't have a spear. Baseball bat. What if I shelter first? What if I shelter and then I fight the noodle flies? That's an idea, yeah. I've been having this annoying experience with Silksong. Not really the game's fault. I'm trying this mod that's basically just a debug mod. It lets you like teleport, lets you become invincible, or set save states and such. It sounds useful in theory, but it's not very functional. It's very common to enter a glitch state where you become like frozen when you enter a room, or you just like fall out of bounds, or the camera is not looking at you, or you're out of bounds. Like there's like a whole bunch of problems that can happen. So it's usually like me practicing for like 10 minutes and then the game breaking, so I have to restart. So that's fun. It's like, well, I want to use this mod, but it keeps breaking, so I guess I just gotta do like normal practice runs. Luckily, the game already has a sort of like, it keeps saves at like certain points in the, certain points of progression, so you can like reload a save from like when you get a certain ability or something. And that kind of works conveniently to like skip the easy parts of the run. Did I just die again? We can't have more than the lowest karma. That'd just be unrealistic, so. Yeah, probably. I mean, there's already so much functionality, and the mod has released like so quickly after the game. It's like, obviously it's not gonna work perfectly. I don't know where Noodle fly. Oh, there's one. Breakfast. Why are you readjusting? Oh my god. They knew they would miss it. They like. Why are they crazy with it? Oh yeah, you just don't care? This guy's scaring me. Wait, how am I gonna like get rid of them? Yikes. They might just give up. That's how. Oh, random terrain that blocks your path. Thank you. Welcome to Centipede Land. Did I just get really lucky? Or are there just not many centipedes for Monk? It's so funny. This bingo line is actually so easy. I could have like been done already. Wait, hold on. I'm literally playing Monk right now. Where do I stand? Okay, so like right here. Is this right? Yeah, that seems pretty good. Alright, so I can end the stream now. Goodbye. Imagine the Doodlefly finds me and I just get murdered. This is like a picture of the past. That is so forced. Those who know the layout of the room, goodness. As in those who don't. Okay, we still have cycle time. Is this like, does this have any karma requirement at all? Thank you. What is this noise? Water going down the drain? New sounds, yeah, new experiences. It's like that new color they just invented. New sound effects are being designed right now. I'm gonna drown again. Oh my goodness. I may have been in these rooms before. Yeah, that's the bug that's going on right now where sounds are pitched incorrectly. And also I think the volume is also being randomized in some way. I don't know. Okay, see, we're just starting the bingo right now. It's been 17 minutes. So actually, it's not been 17 minutes. It's been a normal amount of time. Can I get this pearl? That'd actually be quite convenient. See, that like the sound of me sliding there was like randomly really loud. People are always like, oh yeah, you never know with like programming, like if one random change is gonna like affect some other thing that you didn't mean to, but like the sound is like, surely the sound is like its own like entirely separate system that like doesn't, like they don't have to touch that at all. Which I feel like that means they did touch it, and like they just mess it up and like, well, I guess whatever, let's just update the game for no reason, secretly. I still mess up the jump. I gotta get a green lizard tamed. I should have grabbed that noodle fly. My ability to like plan in the long term has gone down to 0. Thank you for the tutorial. I actually might need it. Just wasted a fruit. Okay, we're gonna become best friends. There's gotta be something around here somewhere, yeah? Hungry scavengers. They're not hungry. They don't, they like, they look at a pearl and they've like, they're satiated, like. I feel like this didn't happen after Watcher release though. It took some time. Like it was some random patch of the game that they didn't announce at all. That just changed the sound system. Did I just eat that caramel flower in 2 bites or like 3 bites or something? Was that like randomly really fast? Oh, lizard detected. Me falling down detected. Skeleton detected. Okay, I'm just like the worst route possible. Get back here. I'm gonna feed you this. Okay. Oh, can I not steal that from you? Okay. I'll just follow you then. Kill 2 creatures at once. Like, I haven't even completed that. I should have killed like one more. Centipede or something. I can do that later though. Well, I mean, I need to collect 2 more pearls, so whenever I do that, I'll just kill some stuff as well. Can you guys stop fighting? I need one of you to be my friend. Yeah. Okay, I hope it's you. I feel like there's some system that makes it so that tamed lizards follow you more easily. Like, it won't look like the lizard's anywhere close to getting into the pipe, but you leave the room and suddenly they're following you, like, right behind. Yippee. I find it really funny that predators don't kill you in shelters. Like if you shelter and then like a red lizard enters the shelter. I mean, I don't know about a red lizard actually. Some kind of lizard enters the shelter. You just sleep together, and then maybe they want to kill you when you wake up. But like who knows how long the cycle is? But they just chill for that long. So it's specifically overriding their AI to say, "Hey, follow them," like immediately. Like that's the only thing you need to do. So they might be busy with something else, but then you leave the room and they're like, "Okay, I'm gonna try to follow you." It's funny when you're playing a really niche game, or like a game that just came out or something, and there's just like no resources on anything. You could play, I don't know, Mario 64 and know literally everything about like anything that goes on. Maybe that's not true, but like there's people who've done some pretty deep digging through the code, and really knowledgeable about it. And then there's other games where it's like, good luck. like do a bunch of experiments, I guess, to try to figure it out, or let's like ask the developer, or maybe there's gonna be some random person in the community who knows how to look at the code. Oh, we got a passage. Yippee. Goodbye. Good luck down here. Pearls. Probably just like grab the industrial pearl, grab the outskirts pearl. Not in that order, actually. My very limited experience with modding UFO 50 made it feel like 1,000 times easier than like any other kind of modding that I've looked into. Just like use this program to like open the game and like here's the code. Here's the like, well, I don't know about the assets. Actually, I think it was harder to change the assets, but I'm sure there's a way to do that too. Like yeah, here's like a level editor. Change the level if you want. Change the code if you want. Thank you, Undertale community. Yo, the slip inside. Oh, but I'm also like a little bit familiar with GameMaker code, which is like fake programming language, so I forgot to grab the outskirts pearl. Well, GameMaker slandered me, the GameMaker user. Me when I'm a kid, and I'm like, how do I make video games? And I search up GameMaker, and that's the first result I get. Actually, that's not how I found GameMaker. I guess I can go to Chimney. I mean, maybe that's a little bit faster than going to Outskirts. I don't know. I need to kill 2 things, and don't enter pipe here. Oh man, if I thought of like, oh, maybe the pipe red pearl is actually the easiest one to get. Oh, but if that's the thing that I have to kill, like, I'm good. Oh, maybe if this is the thing that I need to kill, I totally messed that up. I giga messed that up. Damn. That's a thing in Deltarune where characters will speak in parentheses to indicate that they're like, I don't know, like being secretive or like whispering or something. And it's so funny that characters can be standing right next to each other, but if it's in parentheses, then one of them can't hear what the other is saying. I would like to kill that egg bug too. Man, it used to be so simple. Searching up how to make Minecraft mod so that you can like reskin items that are already in the game and change their stats slightly. And then still not doing it because it was scary. Don't try to kill a vulture as monk. Biggest mistake ever made. Me when I hit the lizard with the rock that turns them over and they don't turn over. Also me when I'm stupid and I don't just leave the room to be safe. Yeah, obviously modding was never that simple. It's probably actually like easier now. I can try to do some movement here, but I'll probably mess it up. See, like random spider noise from the batnip. Shout out to games where you can just open up like a text file and just change numbers around. So like, how do I do this? Oh, okay, so it's not happening anymore. Cool, that was a really good idea. I'm living? Let's just go around. I don't know how to do that. A very small spider. A normal sized spider, perhaps. Hey, that's a different unrelated goal. Hey, we're pretty close to farm raise. What if I just went and got that pearl, huh? Like, actually, for real? Like, I can't even eat the centipede to kill them. Goodness. I sure do hate when people do things better than I do. You know those game developer YouTubers that are like, I'm gonna make a game from scratch, so I'm not gonna use a game engine, and then they like spend like 10 minutes making like a window show up with like rendered like a cube or something. It's like, wow, you must be really enjoying this process. And then the game they make actually sucks because they don't know how to make games. They just know like program them. And they're like, well, I programmed the base, but I don't know what to do because I didn't think I'd get this far. So the part where you actually have to make the game instead of just like writing a game engine or something. It's just hard to imagine enjoying that part of the process more. Or actually being like capable of doing stuff like that. Soup Bankio, that's a pretty good idea. This is like an interesting color of blue lizard. Do I like do any action? Okay, they just aren't feeling up to it today, I guess. Oh, but this guy's gonna try to kill me. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Just bought rain roll. Good luck. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, that's kind of unrealistic, isn't it? I hope you enjoy it in like a year and 2 months from now. That's when it gets good. Yippee, I finally did something. It only took an hour and 20 minutes and playing Monk. May have went the drainage system. That's the decision. This board might be even worse, actually. This one's rough. Okay, well we're already in farm raise. Any tips? I don't know. I'm not very good. I was going crazy the other day because I beat Silksong recently, like 100%, completed like everything there is to do. Well, mostly everything there is to do. And I went back and I watched some old like trailers and videos talking about the game before it released, and like so much stuff was spoiled. There were no surprises at all. When I was playing and I got to the Citadel, I was like, wow, this is like a really cool area that they probably kept completely secret. So that'd be a surprise, like, oh wow, this is the Citadel, this is what it looks like, this is the music, this is like, it's like a big spectacle, you know? But nope, like, the Citadel is all over the trailers, like, even like some of the bosses and like the process to get to this, like what? And there's even like pretty endgame stuff too, like one of the like final bosses of the game is in trailers. Like, I guess multiple depending on which ending you care about, but like that's a little crazy. If you were the kind of like fan who was like obsessing over the trailers, like you were like coming over them for every little detail about the game before released, you would have no surprises left. You already know everything. And like even I, who just like watched like the release trailer a few times, I like recognized a bunch of the bosses. Like, oh, this is that boss from the trailer. Or this is that like area from the trailer. And a while back, I watched a trailer for a random. Who made that noise? It was a trailer for some random movie. And like, I'm pretty sure I got the entire plot just from that trailer. Like, I watched the movie. Like, I think in the first like 20 like seconds, I was like, oh, that's kind of an interesting concept. And then the trailer continued to explore that concept, and then like some of the negative consequences of like what happened to these characters, and then like part of them like resolving that conflict, and like the whole storyline just played out in that trailer. That was like 2 minutes long. Like, okay, I don't need to watch the movie. I've just watched it just now. I feel like they could have ended the trailer like 20 seconds in, and it would have been like, that would have been an interesting enough hook, you know. Combined with the fact that it was probably an adaptation of some book that people already cared about, so. And it's a little unfortunate, considering that's kind of my conclusion of like why people enjoy exploration in games, which is maybe just different, or like for me it's different, you know, than most people. I like exploration because it lets you discover places that you didn't expect, like places that you've never seen before. Like when you're playing Rain World, you don't expect to see like a massive, like sci-fi, like superstructure, supercomputer, AI, you know, thing. That's not on your like bingo card of things to expect when you're playing Rain World. You're like, oh, this is like an ecosystem simulator. There's nature, there's creatures, there's you know, it's like post-apocalyptic, and then you like come across this area with like zero gravity and like glowing lights and like massive machinery and such. And you talk to this like AI like supercomputer. Oh, am I spoiling the game Giga for some person? Sorry. Like, you know, and like echoes too. Echoes are like, or like the void seed, like those like important story moments. Just like don't expect at all, but like they're like kind of like beautiful, and also like they all connect together to like form a coherent story at the end of the day. So it's not like you're just like finding randomly generated like nonsense. It's like at first it feels like that, but then it comes together, you know. Where am I? This is Farmer A's. Yeah, hypothetically, if there was like a massive supercomputer, like sci-fi structure, like, you know, that would be cool to explore. But you know, it's just like, you know, what you're seeing. This is pretty much all you get in Rain World, you know. That has been part of my motivation in game developments. I had this idea somewhat recently of like an RPG. Like I just kind of wanted to like simplify the gameplay to a point where I could actually create it. I've not gotten around to making the gameplay systems, even though that was kind of the initial concept. But I was just like thinking like, how can I make a world that's interesting, that's like fun to explore, even if the presentation is super limited. You know, maybe I'm not very good at art or writing or whatever, but maybe I could just like create this area that's just like, you know, you don't expect it, you know. I wrote down some concepts. Maybe I can go find some of those. 1 second. Yeah, so like, I just came with ideas. Like, what if I just put a gun in the game? And it's like really strong because like everything else is like medieval like fantasy kind of stuff. But like, what if I just put a gun in there and you don't have like a way to get ammo, so you only have like 6 shots. Each shot does like twice the damage of like the next strongest weapon. Like that'd be a fun thing to discover. Maybe it'd be a little bit broken, and maybe people would never use it because they're saving it for the next big threat. Trying to draw concept art. Maybe I'll get there eventually. Okay, hello? Wall pants? That's like consistent, that I always use in this room. Here we go. What else did I write down? Not much. Not much. I think I had more ideas that I didn't write down. Oh, you know, the scavenger tool that requires that you pay with pearls that I really have right now. I mean, like, if you're playing like a Mario game, there's no surprises there. You know, you're gonna find your like your forest like grassland world. You're gonna find your like snowy world. You're gonna find your desert world, the lava world, the ice world. You know, there's never like a point where you're like, oh, this is cool, or maybe that there was at some points. Some of the more like generic like 2D games recently have been like that. I guess the point of Mario Wonder was like to not be that. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's really really fun and encouraging to like talk about ideas that you have, just to know that like every idea that you ever had has already been thought of, which, you know, obviously there's so many people in the world, obviously that someone has thought of it first. Whatever that word means, it's nebulous, isn't it? Based on what? Or it's like, I have an idea for a game that I wish existed, and it turns out like it already does, but then I look at the game and I'm like, I'm not interested. So I'm weirdly picky about the media that I like choose to care about. Dead Cells sounds like exactly the kind of game that I'd be into, but I don't care. And that's not gonna change. And maybe there are people who are like a fan of Dead Cells, like, oh yeah, that game is sick. Or like Risk of Rain. I don't know. There's some games I just don't care about. Like I may make a decision to not care about the game. Also, something else that you realize is that there's so many combinations of things that could exist that the moment you add like a couple of unique elements to a game or any form of art, it's like immediately unique. Like describe a game with like 3 unique like descriptors and you've just invented something new that's never existed before, because there's so many possible combinations. I gotta grab eggs. This is a vulture. Making their appearance known from the snail sound effects. Snail popping. Obvious indicator of a vulture incoming. Yes, I actually grabbed it. Wow, the predator was able to get food on its own. That wasn't me. Thank you. Why am I doing this? All right. Named it me when I'm talking, always. That's the language that I speak. What is this movement? It's one goal. Puyo 2? Why that specifically? Is that its own game, or are you talking about the Tetris one? I think I'll go to Sky Islands, Sky Chimney. Oh, this is kind of a long route. I don't really care anymore. When I tried to be optimal, I died like 3 times, so couldn't leave another Nintendo game. I don't think that's actually a Nintendo game. That's just like that's a different company. I saw I found this channel this channel the other day. It's the kind of channel that's just like angry all the time. And I like to stay away from them, but I watched like 2 videos. He was talking about Nintendo is evil, and they were so mad at Nintendo. All the games are too expensive and also worse than the old games, and also the all the things that they're selling are like pointless and also expensive. And you should just emulate everything. That's what that video was. I don't know, I like to stay away from channels like that. Because they just thrive on negativity, and it's like, well, what if we just didn't do that, you know? Oh, me failing another challenge. Drop frames? Nope. You're lying. I don't know. I don't see any drop frames on my end. I guess the stream did... Something did happen with the stream, but... I don't see what happened. Okay, so I just gotta grab pearls and kill cicadas. What if I just made the stream worse, huh? What if I did that? How does this look? Pixel soup? Great. I think I'll just leave. I think this is all my streams will be from now on, actually. I mean, leaves more up to the imagination. I could just change the settings for the quality. OBS doesn't let you change that much during the middle of the stream, but this is one of the things you can do. I don't know how I'm getting this. Can you throw boost with these? You can. And then blow up the pearl and knock it out of your hand. You can do that too. I can go lower. Do we want the stream to be watchable? Oh, not that low. I hit the limit. Okay. Well, how about like this? This is pretty good. How does the stream look? It doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's gonna look a lot worse now. that was a dumb interaction. I'm sure you all understood completely what happened there. It's like a mystery, you know. You have to like figure out what happened in the stream, you know. Or is it actually possible to get that pearl? I'll put the stream quality back up. Hope you enjoyed the bitrate. No, I want you to lick me instead. Wait. It's a white lizard, so this is never gonna happen. Oh, but that egg bugger though. Excuse me. Thank you. They didn't want to go that way, but they just did it just to mess with me. Damn, you can't read? That's too bad. How did the spear get up there? Like, I tried to save you, dude. See, now we're friends. Actually, we are friends. That means they might not like me. Okay, you want some convincing? That's the wrong. Let's just shell. I need to grab the other pearl first, but. You are surrounded in food and you didn't catch anything? That's just kind of sad. Why did it sounded like one of those jump sound effects was from the other like side of the room? Are you my friend? Bro can't get me. Hey, come back. He just gave up. Hey, Monk is an experience. Yeah, yeah, okay. Well, it's a lost cause, really. The sound effects being missing is like, it's comical. I think it's really funny when there's some like really abrupt action that cuts out before you can hear the sound effect. Baseball bat. It sounds like the solution to everything, really. So maybe if I could kill more lizards, they'll want to lick me more. Also, the game is lagging horribly, goodness. Damn, all the lizards are already catching their own food. How did I pin that wall? And I need that speeder for good Gatos. Okay, I can kill you like this. Just kidding, I can miss horribly. My specialty. Oh, I can also mess up that jump. Maybe the sound effects are totally fine and I'm just hallucinating. Watching some live streams of people playing Silksong is so crazy. It's a representation of like what the average person feels like is an acceptable comment to post on a live stream chat. Because it's so absurd sometimes. So I was watching Scurry play Silksong for the first time, first blind playthrough. Obviously, they're just gonna play the game and just try to beat it. That's the first objective when you're trying out a new game that just released. But there's maybe like 100 people who asked, "Are you gonna speedrun the game? Are you gonna do randomizers? Are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do that?" Like so many like questions about like what like Scurry might do in the future. It's like, I don't know, whatever they feel like it. Plus, they still have to beat the game first, right? Okay. Yes, thank you. I mean, my approach is always, if you have a question, just wait for someone else to ask it. Somebody sent a whole paragraph about their playstyle was not optimal. How dare someone have fun and enjoy the game instead of playing to the meta that definitely exists for a game that just came out. The goal completer, look at me. Collective hallucination. Wasn't there like some experiment where like there was like a bunch of people in a room and there was like a fire alarm, but like there were actors that were like told not to like like to pretend that nothing was happening, and everyone else in the room just kind of like peer pressured themselves into like pretending that the fire alarm was no big deal, even when someone like turned on a smoke machine in the other room. Am I making that up? Okay. Yes, I know how to do movement tech in this video game. Sounds like something. Yo, they're crazy. They're up to no good. Alright, the game is not happy right now. Like, if you like hire a few actors to like be like prominent in a situation, but like also act in a really strange way, you can kind of peer pressure a lot of people into acting the same way. Like, oh, these people think it's normal, so it must be, you know. I don't recommend doing that. I mean, no, the lizard. Yeah, there's snails everywhere. I feel like it's getting worse. Like the sound getting messed up. It's like it's getting worse over time. Like it used to be like the snail sound effect from vultures. That was like a kind of rare thing. I was like, they're the same thing. Like vultures just make that noise now. Real bingo hours. Hello. Recommend doing that because it's funny. Is that a Watcher reference? Oh, like the rot? I mean, when I'm playing Terraria. You got it. Yeah. It's like my computer is like 5 pebbles. Look at that, dude. You can do it. Come on. I believe in you. Yeah, yeah. I'm right here. Come on. Yeah, whitelists are so funny as Monk. Yippee. I knew you had it in you. What do you do? The loading circle. That's just like a cycle. You're stuck in a cycle, a repeating pattern, and you want a way out. Eat the lizard, idiot. Dirt. You and I'm an earthworm? Like, are you? Ooh, monk. I can't believe that, vulture. No, there's no good movement today. That was me like a month ago, 2 months ago, maybe like a year ago. I don't know. Thank you. maybe it helps to turn off and on MSC. I guess I could try that. Current objective icon? You mean for like this stream or like for like the bingo tournament? Like, I feel like the bingo tournament could probably have been set up in a way that better showcases the game for people who aren't familiar with the bingo mod. And even for people who are familiar, the screens are so small it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. But I think that would require input from the players to like show which objective they're working on, and that might distract them from just focusing on the game. I think there is actually some sort of connection to the bingo mod that lets people like remotely watch. Like you can click a link and it like shows it connects to the game or something. Maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. I still think there should be a feature where you can like put a star on certain goals just as a reminder that you're focusing on them, as well as like crossing out goals that you aren't going to do or you don't care about. That might like take too long. That'd be so cool to show like what like each team's plan is, like showing which goals they have like marked. From the few bingo games, like I've watched my own bingo games after the fact, and sometimes the commentators are just completely wrong about what I'm planning to do. Like they can't know obviously, but like I guess it helps like have better ideas of what the players are planning on doing. Why is there a mole lizard here? Okay, I kind of can't believe. He's like covered in lantern mice. I should have been more patient is the answer there. I can't really complain about the game. Yeah, they were so overwhelmed by the sounds, like all the different noises that were happening in the room, that they like really locked in on me when I finally like appeared. Like, oh, is that the monk slug guy? Time to eat them immediately. That is #1 priority. I wonder who's gonna win the tournament. I feel like it's gonna be some random team that like just practiced a whole lot or has like a really solid bingo strategy. We'll have to wait another like 5 months to find out though. Doomed? I've heard of the Doomed. But also like mostly like a lot of the matchups have been like lower seeds against lower seeds or low seeds against high seeds. We're not really getting any like high seed versus high seed matches, so like maybe a team is doing really well, but then they'll come against another team that like actually like kind of overwhelms them, you know? But like I don't know, we'll just have to see. Maybe there've been some games. I've not been keeping up with the tournament. Damn, they were like locked in. Also, me still taking unnecessary risks. Classic. I didn't know there's a Molizid spawn here. I guess for Monk, maybe? Yay. You guys want a pearl? Oh, sorry. Hold on. 1 second. There you go. Okay, Leviathan. You know, this one isn't actually that bad either, other than the Neuron. Neuron to Moon. We'll grab the depths, though. I never even got popcorn. Okay, Leviathan. I remember like last time when I like died like 3 times to Leviathans. I can't wait to do that again. Dodge Leviathan. So get close to one that's about to eat you, but don't die to it. It's significantly easier with a Jetfish. It's almost like impossible with that one, unless you have like a specific setup for it. But Leviathans are surprisingly fast. So this is the strategy. Don't really like there's another Jetfish in there. I seem to have left. There might be a Leviathan. That didn't count as dodging. And there's no longer a Leviathan. Yippee. Where did they come back? I knew that was an awful idea. But they were going the wrong direction. Oh, they want the fruit. Was that the sound effect? You hear that buzzing noise? My jetfish died. Something being microwaved. It's like higher pitched than that. Yeah, normal Rain World is nice to use, so evil Rain World is... Or, the other way around. Normal Rain World is mean, so evil Rain World is nice. That's how it goes. That's how you do it. Maybe... Because at some point, evil just became opposite.